What? Oh, Ron. Okay. Wow. Fell asleep here in the sand. Welcome to Do You Mind? This is episode 9 or 8. I forget. Um, Pardon, I'm still a little dizzy here, but uh, well, what happened was I didn't. I didn't. I took a bye last week, so that meant taking some vacation here at the beach, and I really need to do more of this. I try and get away, as much as I can, reflect my thoughts, and um, and what it means is I've come up with a couple things, just relaxing, just clearing my head. Um, I'm all about avoiding anxiety, avoiding pressing, and then how that translates to, you know, um, you know, fantasy football. Let alone daily life. I mean, we're here for fantasy football, right? I mean, and we're not here to be reading off cue cards or it's just that I have a tough time looking up at the camera right now because it's so bright. But anyway, just bear with me here. So what? What prompted all this? Okay, so how to get away. Very frustrated with my quarterback, Carson Wentz, who's just performing terribly, and just wanted to just not think about it, and really doing the opposite of what he's doing right now, which is pressing, which is taking on the whole world, which is, you know, thinking that he has to make every play and, keeping the play alive to the detriment of his team instead of throwing the ball away. Um, at this point, it's there's no excuse. He has a decent line, albeit put together last minute, but they're giving him time to you know give him enough time to get the ball out or do something. So I just it just boggles my mind how bad he is right now. But anyway, so to avoid that, but then at the same time, like I said, well, coming off vacation, off the bye, let me put on the TV and I'll watch a game. So last night, Giants happened to be playing the Bucks. So Giants had a lead there for a while, and it looks like they might pull out a victory. Well, of course, the Bucks come back with Tom Brady, and he scores, and so now he's faced with a last minute drive. So I'm looking at it and saying like, oh God, this is like Carson Wentz, like many times. And I saw him slip into what I call Wentziety, where the whole world falls on him, like pressing and he had done that early in the game too, but it was so glaring. It was so glaring, that last drive. But then things started to fall into place, right? So he runs for, you know, he runs for a first down, and he and is making some unbelievable throws. And so they scored the touchdown with only a couple seconds left. Have to do the 2-point conversion, make that, and the game is tied. It goes in overtime. And the refs just robbed them because Antoine Winfield just runs into the, you know, runs into the receiver. So, and just it interrupts play that way. I mean, I just couldn't believe the call on that one. But anyway, cost them the game. And you could tell at the end of the game, like, Daniel Jones is like dazed and confused. And I'm saying to myself, like, why did you fall into Wentziety? Like, you know, and on that throw, he could have thrown it a little bit quicker, but maybe looking for a better read or better time. And he had done that earlier with Darius Slayton, getting a sack instead of throwing to a wide open Slayton for probably an easy score. Anyway, just made me think of Carson Wentz and how that guy, how talented he is, all the money he has, how he's frittering it all away now, thinking he has to do it all. And I'm sure he's being coached up by Doug Peterson to not press, to be yourself, as he says, just be Carson, because he's not, you know. And probably a couple things going on with that. Doesn't have the quality quarterback coach in that Preston guy who's making him press, because it's his friend. It's not a guy who's challenging him, and you know, and maybe the money's all gone to his head, but he clearly does not take to any kind of direction right now, you know. He had said that early in his career too. Well, I know I should be not taking chances, but you know, in the game, and you know, I can. I'm gonna do what I need to do. Well, you just don't do that. Like, you throw the ball away, you don't hold on to the ball and take your team out of field goal range and cause them to lose the game, and you don't rely on your late game heroics to win a game, because it's not always going to work out, you know. And you know, maybe you do that for a high to make yourself feel good, but it's not working. And so my advice to Daniel Jones, because I think he's a young quarterback, is to, you know, if you want to make it in this league, don't press. And so how that translates now to our fantasy football league, like, don't press, take it easy, just be aware of it, accept it that you're pressing, and then by accepting it, just let it go. You know, just because it's going to kill you. You're not going to be the manager that you want to be. You're not going to be that relaxed champion that, you know, you're supposed to be. So, you know, you know, this is not a life lesson. Okay, this is a fantasy football lesson. You know, if someone wants to misinterpret it as a life lesson, well, you know, that's on you. Okay, my purpose is simply for fantasy football advice, and that's all this is. You know, I do not subscribe to you know, those self-help people out there who think they have the answer to everything. I'm simply here for you fantasy football people who suffer, who are undergoing a lot of stress right now, and that's who I'm concentrating on right now. And anybody else, it's just, you can go to the psychiatrist. I'm I am a specialist, a fantasy football specialist, and that's all I am. I do not have any degrees. So, and let's just wrap up here because I'm sure that there's people out there is being frantic and just going to be writing crazy stuff. But I put that stuff out there. I probably should have said it earlier. I didn't say it, and that's to my detriment. But like I said, anytime you feel the and come join me at the beach. I'm here. Well, I'm here today. I try and come. Try and be here more often. This is my first time here. Okay. And it's not really a beach. I'm in front of a painting right now that my daughter not willingly, I took it from her and I put it on the backdrop here. So it's not CGI, it's just a painting. But I'm here to, to just let go of Wentziety, and I encourage you all to do the same thing. I encourage Daniel Jones to do it before the big payout, before we get all these accolades. At least avoid it, get the money, then fall into Wentziety. But then you're probably going to get cut, and you'll probably end up, being a journeyman for the rest of your life, or just cash out and lose sight of yourself and maybe get in trouble with the law. That's all, but that's all on you. Okay. And then so my mind is rambling, and I shouldn't be falling into this again, Wentziety, but going, just saying my goodbyes. Very happy with my newest recruit. Well, Michael Petrich, my son, signed up as a subscriber. Thank you. And then he wrote, give the people what they want. We need a theme song. Well, I will throw this challenge out to my subscribers. A total of 5 I have now. Because he was 4. He recruited Thomas Allen. Shout out to Thomas Allen. Wonderful, wonderful guy. Because he subscribes. And you can all be wonderful people if you subscribe, like, share. I don't know if that's the right order, but that's what you need to do. Subscribe, like, subscribe, share, something like that. But those 3 are important. Do that, and the anxiety will go away. That's what my purpose is here as your specialist, and because I want you to be happy. Bottom line. So do that, and see you next week. I'm coming off the bye. I won't be here, but I'll be back. Working, but I'll be free of the Wentziety, and so will you. Okay, so that's why I'm here, and enjoy life, enjoy fantasy football life, and see you next time.